I seen God a twin face with tears of joy.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game.
You know I can't stand that.
Shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 5
and when it's different feeling, it's a different
vibe.
vibe.
Taking on a team from the
You already know what's coming. You already know what's coming, baby. I don't usually try to make people tap out and quit. He gonna have to see me. He called me out with that school. It's about to get real active, baby. It's about to get real active.
The Seminoles ready to get this thing started and open the season.
Take this shit back.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes.
Take that shit back to the crib on the first play, baby. On the first play, baby. I told you, go see Andrews. Go see Andrews in the end zone, nigga. Go see Andrews. Go see Andrews in the end zone, nigga. That's how you start that motherfucker today. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The guys that talking to me. It's about to be a blessing in the Lord. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And we in Atlanta, baby. It's about to be a blessing in this world today, baby. It's about to be a blessing. We return that bitch back to the crib, baby. Woo! Like Devin Hester to the crib. I told you it was coming. He called out a champion, baby. You don't call out a 2-time champion, baby.
How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. You're just about to...
It's gonna be ugly for that school in Tallahassee.
He gonna quit today, baby. He gonna have to quit. That's the only way you exit this game is quitting, baby. I'm running that bitch up. The NCAA can find me for all I care. I'm running that motherfucker up today, baby.
First down for this offense. Trying to make that
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Shishing face.
He's
scream.
Got it set up on the outside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going. And the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Big! Let's go! To the corner, 26!
There's into traffic, picked off.
Run that nigga off! Run that bitch up!
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive and you're doing a couple positive things and then turn it over, not to start this offense well.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room.
Hold that you up, baby! I'm about to tap that ass today, baby! Ooh, he gonna quit. He gonna quit. He might quit the league today, baby. He might quit the league today.
And now this offense building that.
Called out a champion?
First half, but I'll tell you what.
The U?
Some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
That connection gonna tap out, baby. That connection gonna tap out. It's gonna tap out.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Get there, baby.
Firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This series is littered with Florida State heartbreaks in close games, but the last time they met, it was the Noles pulling out a close one.
Florida State found a way to get it done, and you can not involve the kicker a lot of times in this series.
Watch for the screen, Keys. Watch for the screen, Keys.
They executed.
Watch for the screen, Keys.
They needed to. They got one in a row, Palmer. Can they get two?
And, David, at the end of the day, it was just Florida State that...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
You gotta knock that out, baby.
Bring him down after he rips off.
You gotta knock that out.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Wide receiver shows motion.
BMG Network has entered the chat.
They'll give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams here all the time? SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it, it definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
On second down, he'll fire. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Now, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played, but no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida, Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great, the lineage, the history of the players, so it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1950.
Pick six, Kitchens.
Intercepted.
Whew.
Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
These corners going to give them some space. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Connection to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Easily let him know who run that cheat. To the crib. It's gonna be ugly for that school in Tallahassee. Shishin face. ENG Network has entered the chat.
The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch, called for and made. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back.
Good hit, boy.
Slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
There we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here we go.
There you go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it
himself. Good job, boys.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out
This a
there
halfback
on
draw.
4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Sends it downfield.
Good throw.
And he hauls it in inside the 30.
Good throw.
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You think it's open and it's not open. You think that he can try to throw a seam right here, watch.
And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Gotta make that tackle. Gotta
And
make
he's
that tackle. Right there. You gotta
almost
make
to
that
that
tackle.
first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground.
Fumble! Pick it up! Woo!
That football must
Welcome
be
to the Hurricanes.
to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
I told you he wasn't doing that shit again. Look at him. Stomp on him. Stomp on him. Yeah, stomp on him. Stomp on him. Let him know.
To get you those NIL deals, everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
I wasn't lying. I was running up the motherfucking scope. You don't give me that ball back. I still got 3 timeouts with 2-minute warning.
Make sure they have everybody on the same page.
We'll give you that weak ass 3.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here.
Let's go
on 4th
Hurricanes.
down.
We go down the field and punch him in the mouth and scoring again. Oh, and he missed? Oh!
Missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
You got to keep going outside.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
a bad one.
maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've
Go to
been
2
doing. You
minutes.
got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
To the end zone, boy.
He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle.
Get off me, fuck nigga!
Through the defense.
Run that nigga over!
He was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right.
I don't care about that run. I want you to remember that next time you come in the hole, boy.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Don't run, man.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Uh-oh, come here. Ooh, I want to take his head off.
Little scamper on this one. Enough with the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
He got no timeout excuse. It ain't even no point. He can't throw the ball.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Watch the. It's 4 words, baby.
Going up top on first down.
About that. Go ahead.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Take him out the game. Take him out the game.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
No points, baby. No points. No points.
We've played 2 quarters
points,
here.
baby.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
No points.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second
No
half.
points, Keys. No points, Keys. You ain't scoring enough points.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum.
Nothing but green ahead. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Charlie Ward ain't gonna save you, baby. Charlie Ward ain't gonna help you.
The Noles headed quickly to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Yes, sir.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
This touchdown.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going for the big play.
Blue!
Touchdown, K! And the beatdown has ensued. The Hurricanes continue to gain strength, and they have built a lead on the Noles.
I think that speed from Miami is really starting to show itself here in the football game. And it just doesn't look like Florida State at this point, David, can keep up with all of that athleticism.
Speed and swag. They got it going now. They got the confidence going. When Miami gets the confidence going, it is tough to beat. Florida State's going to have to make something happen and make it happen fast.
Oh, I want you to knock his block off, special teams. Knock his block off, kickoff.
He'll bring it
He got the audacity.
for help.
Welcome to the U.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he
Give me that weak ass throw. I'm running up the score with his ass. Get outside.
Find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target.
He gonna have to quit, baby.
Speed got him to the point.
The NCAA is going to have to find me. The NCAA is going to have to find me. I'm running up the score. He called me out. He gonna have to quit.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
For now.
He's gonna pass.
And guess what we doing, Miami? Blur, fight, nigga. Blur.
And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra.
He gonna have to quit. He gonna have to quit. He gonna have to quit, baby.
This offseason, David, they've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Get
Oh
some
yeah.
emotion, get some
Oh
momentum.
yeah.
And the returner will be brought down.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick...
God can't save him.
Yeah.
God can't save him.
Big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Come on, run that weak ass draw.
After getting knocked back to open this
Down
drive,
42,
it's
you gonna run
second
a
and
draw right
12.
here. Watch.
He's looking to throw. And he was
You should have hit him in the helmet.
as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
That quick throw ain't open.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Now on second down.
Convoy. Here we go.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Miami! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out.
He's going to have to request to never play me again. He's going to have to request it.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
He's going to have to, Florida, that school in Tallahassee is going to have to say, please don't put Miami on my schedule again. Please. Please, Jesus, please. Please, don't do it, please.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Where you? Come here, Charlie. Come here, Charlie.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Well, she went the running back. He said she went the running back, baby.
Looking for a crease. It's Flowers.
Good play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback checking off. Snap from the gun on third down.
Thank you to the crib, Fleming. He's just a freshman. He's just a freshman. He's just a freshman.
Touchdown, Canes. The defense put put 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Carry. Oh, look at the little baby. Oh, look at his little nosy. Look at the Seminole nosy. Oh, poor baby. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The big thing now, don't get
pass. You got your key. You got your key. Pick.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took
Yeah, the touchdown, I think.
You gotta put it behind you.
Yeah,
Jesse,
he
I'm
did.
sure you know
If he would have stopped, he had a touchdown. It's okay. When you with that school, you can't see.
But yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this.
When you with that school, you can't see.
Can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That's just a genetic trait when you. That's just a genetic trait when you got that garnet and gold on. You blind.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
You got running back. We're gonna watch for the screen, Keys. Watch for the screen.
He's looking to throw.
That shit not open. Go get him. Go get him. Hi, Charlie.
And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense, but did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Florida is ran by Miami.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route.
He got rid of that ball quick as fuck.
He runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
I want you to know. I want them orange. I want them orange. Put the foes up. I need 70. I need 70 defense. I need 70 offense. We ain't giving them no points. Come on, defense. We're going to bait him into it.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Out of the gun, they give to the middle.
That's me, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me.
Smashed him. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's me, fella. That's me,
feel good
fellas.
for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming.
It's a motion coming.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Oh, I missed.
When he breaks into
Fuck,
the
I
open.
missed.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh,
He just
yeah.
overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
The whip route not open.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Reacted well.
He thought it was open.
Squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
It's a whip route. He's spreading back out.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Pick!
He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down.
Offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
That's me. You gotta
Lining up to add another.
Wildcat. They can't do that. That's you, Keith. That's you.
And it's up and good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
We need 2 touchdowns.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
Look at that slow-ass boy.
And a nice
No huddle,
pickup
no
on the
huddle.
run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Canes in the hurry up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think that you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground.
Because it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Give me my first down.
The
Yep.
defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
I'm going to tell you right
penalty.
now, if this man is a touchdown.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He'll come out throwing on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be brought down. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On second down, they'll take to the air. And that one sails to the back of the end zone. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer it to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Running back goes in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. Better do something about it.
We check in
Kick
with
it down the
Kevin
middle.
Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear.
Go get my
this
ball
has
back.
been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Fourth down. Fourth down.
Oh,
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Third down play turned into a disaster. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one
here. Go for it. Go for it, baby.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal.
Please let him know who run that she. For now. Shilzo Glare. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Florida is ran by Miami.
On 2nd and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to blast their way in.
Short.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact.
You missed that tackle, DJ.
Fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Oh, I missed him?
Sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late...
That's a bad angle.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
That's going to be defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
I got to clean him.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
That's Devin Hester, baby.
You're lucky if you're watching
That's
a college
Devin
football
Hester,
game.
baby.
You see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence.
Oh, it's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on second down. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Trying to find his man on first down. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out in so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze. What better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
70 piece on
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another...
Hurricanes today. Hurricanes tomorrow. And if anybody asks how I feel, fuck Florida State.